Look at yourself. Where are you hiding right now? In the comfort zone? Behind excuses? Behind the cheap dopamine of fast food, endless scrolling, and the lie that you will finally start tomorrow? Over 3,000 years ago, there was a man named Gideon. He was the youngest of the weakest family, from the poorest tribe. When his country was overrun by enemies, he wasn't in the trenches. He was crouching in a dark, dusty winepress, hiding, trying to secretly thresh wheat so the enemy wouldn't see him. He was paralyzed by fear, a prisoner in the basement of his own mind. And right there, in the dirt, God found him. And the first words spoken to this trembling boy were not soft words of comfort. They were a battle cry. "The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor." Gideon looked around and thought, "Who? Me? A hero? I am a nobody." But listen to me closely. God does not see what you are right now. He sees the raw, untamed potential He put inside you. You are not created to hide in the dark. It is time to stand up. Gideon's transformation didn't start with a massive army. It started in secret, right in his own backyard. God told him, "Tear down your father's pagan altar." He had to smash the toxic, corrupted foundations of his past. What are your altars? The altar of laziness, the altar of poison food, systematically destroying the temple of your body, the toxic habits making you weak, soft, and easily controlled. Smash them to pieces. You cannot build a palace on a foundation of garbage. Clean your kitchen. Purify your mind. Throw out the trash that is killing your focus and clouding your brain. Real strength begins with the radical decision to ruthlessly hate what keeps you weak. It will hurt. It will be uncomfortable. But pain is nothing more than weakness leaving your body. When Gideon prepared to fight, 32,000 men showed up, but God said, "Too many." First, Gideon sent the cowards home. 22,000 left instantly. Then came the ultimate test at the river. Most of the men threw themselves flat on their bellies, burying their faces in the water, reckless, unprotected, undisciplined. But 300 men did not lower their guard. They knelt, scooped water with their hands, and kept their eyes locked on the horizon, watchful, focused, ready for war. God didn't need a massive, undisciplined crowd. He needed the 300. He needed the elite. Ask yourself, which man are you at the river of your life? Are you the one who dives headfirst into every instant gratification, losing your focus, leaving yourself exposed? Or are you a man of the 300? Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Train your body not just to look good, but to be a weapon. Push past your limits. When your muscles burn and your lungs scream for air, that is exactly where the weak boy inside you dies and the warrior is born. In the dead of night, Gideon's 300 men surrounded the massive enemy camp. They didn't hold swords. In their hands, they held clay jars with burning torches hidden inside. At Gideon's signal, they shattered the jars. They made noise. The light violently broke through the darkness, and the terrified enemy turned on themselves in absolute panic. Do you know what that clay jar represents? It is your old self. It is the fragile shell of your fear, your doubts, and your comfort. You must shatter that shell. Let the fire that God put inside you finally break through. Let the world see what happens when you decide to live out your true, divine potential. A man rooted in faith, a man whose body is a fortress and whose mind is a weapon. The man who once hid in the winepress ended up saving a nation. Because he was willing to bleed, because he was willing to work harder than anyone else, because he put his absolute trust in his Creator. Your excuses are officially dead. No more half measures. No more starting next week. Tear down the old altars, cleanse your temple, join the 300. Stand up, step out, and become the man you were created to be. Rebuild yourself today.